Well, I'm here to tell you guys that Tough Nerd Toys hasn't gone anywhere. We've just been busy because renovations are being done on the house and everything. Much needed renovations, really, to be honest, because it's I had to just get that thing together, you know. So we're currently doing renovations and everything like that. But yeah, just wanted to come on here and let you guys know. Yes, I have been going to see some movies and stuff like that. Let me make sure I don't back into this person. Let's do this a little bit better right there. There we go. Hey, little girl lost. What's going on? Just want, again, it's a channel update. Just letting everybody know we are not going anywhere. Tough Nerd Toys is here. We've just been very busy with renovations and everything like that. All my friends and everything like that, they can tell you, like, it's just been busy. It's been very, very, very busy. Let me see. There we go. Making some shrimp and yellow rice. I hear you. I hear you, man. Let me back out of here. Again, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know I am not going anywhere. Tough Nerd Toys. I know we haven't put out content in a while. Again, it's renovations going on with the house and everything like that. And with that, my office has been totally dismantled. We're going to rebuild another office with, you know, a more economic space. A more economic space, but a more, I would feel as though, more meaningful or effective workspace to be there. Turn off this air because the air is making a bunch of mist on the window. Shrimp sounds good. I'm getting some Hawaiian garlic shrimp. Damn, that sounds good. That sounds real good, bro. As you can see, my window's misting up. Why, I don't know. We're gonna take the long way home. Only thing is, I might lose signal taking the long way home. Not sure. Allergic to pineapple. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's right. This mist should clear up. The condensation should clear up on my window. There we go. Will it get a little bit better? But yeah, I did see Spider-Man. I've seen all the recent movies and everything like that. Wanted to do a live. I thought they were going to be finished with the renovations and everything, but it was a little bit more involved than what they thought it would be. And I'm not, you know, if it needs to get done, it needs to get done. But I'm so happy. Like, again, guys, if you're here, give a like. I might start doing these from the car or for whenever I can get them. It's all, there's no pineapple and garlic shrimp. It's served with white rice and mac salad. That sounds good. That's the Hawaiian spot that you go to, right? Hey, Dinner Geek, what is going on, brother? What is going on? You got to pardon the condensation on the window. That is from the air conditioner. But yeah, we're not, Tough Nerd Toys isn't going nowhere. We just been busy with renovations. I was gonna put up some pictures of, like, you know, everything wrapped in plastic and all that other shit and sealed away. But the way things are going now, you may be getting lives from me like this more often. If you don't mind, I'll do them for you. I really appreciate you guys and all you fans and friends and followers, especially you supporters of Tough Nerd Toys. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. I really wouldn't. Uh-oh, and there's the police. Oh my God. Does he have somebody pulled over? Looks like it. Yeah, he got somebody yanked over. Oh wow, they were parked right next to me where I was at. But yeah, I saw Spider-Man. I really enjoyed Spider-Man. Spider-Man was very good. I would definitely go see that again. That's going to go in my collection. I saw the Supergirl movie. That was, I mean, without Lobo, the movie was terrible. The movie was terrible. I saw, what else did I saw? Evil Dead Burn. It's been some movie. These movies have been pretty good coming out here lately. They've been pretty good. What else did I see? I saw, I've been reading a bunch of comics too. I've been reading a bunch of comics, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I never let go of those. But yeah. Just wanted to hit you guys up and let you know Tough Nerd Toys is still here. I might even start doing some reviews from the car like I did before until everything gets back to normal. Or like I'm gonna have to do some live ones, which I hope you guys don't mind. I appreciate you guys stopping through. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping through and everything like that. No, you know, just want to let you guys know the channel is not going. I didn't abandon the channel. I've just been very, very busy here lately, getting things done, doing things, you know. Just got to get the house in order. It's been a long time coming because each time, like, they start and they would stop, but this time they're going full steam ahead. I mean, yeah, I got a bunch of action figure reviews to come up. What I'm going to do is open up some of the action figures I already have. I'll open up some of the action figures I already have. And stuff like that. These stupid girls next to me want to race me. Why? I don't know. Yeah, man. Life definitely happens then again. Den, what you been up to, man? What's been happening with you? How you been? What's been going on? And with that, I haven't been able to stream either. I'm going to do one for the Tough Nerd Toys gaming channel. Yeah, they want to play games with me and shit, cutting in front of me. There's a car full of fucking girls right there, dipping and dodging out of traffic and shit. Because when I was standing here talking to you guys, she went like this, pointed at me and then pointed at the road and shit like that. I'm not gonna race you, bitch. I don't have no time for that right now. But I will zoom past them to let them know. It's that easy, chick. I can catch up with you. Like, the car is not built for that. But yeah, man, there's a lot of good figures come out. San Diego, this Comic-Con, was it tweet? No, this Comic-Con that just went by. Man, they had some good toys, man. Got some good stuff. You know what I mean? Now, if they dip in front of me, I'm gonna curse them out, man. McFarlane should show all. No, well, I mean, like, it's still McFarlane's. I know you feel as though Spawn should be given over to Loose Collector, but I mean, it's his IP, so he does what he wants with it. I don't think all of his stuff is that bad because I do have some McFarlane figures and stuff like that. It's just that you can tell it's like some figures he'll put work into, and it's like a Hasbro thing. Some figures he'll put work into. Now those Mortal Kombat figures, I was really disappointed in those. I was really disappointed in those newer ones. Nah, it's all ugly articulation. You think so? Well, I know that the Flash figure that it depends on the figure if you ask me. Because as far as like the Flash figure that I have, he's up and down. He's up and down. I would never say all of his figures are messed up. I would never say all of his figures are messed up. But there are some ones like, honestly, I don't see how he got all those licenses though. He was able to get a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton of licenses. I don't know how he did it, but I mean, it was like, I don't like the way that Savage Dragon figure looks either. I don't know, it looks funny. Savage Dragon that I'm used to looks like, you know, I like the wife beater, or like the wife beater with the jeans look. This looks like, I don't know, sickens you, yeah? I mean, don't get me wrong. He could do better. I'm not gonna lie, he could do better. But I mean, like, I don't know, man. Some of them just, some of his figures are good. I'm telling you, they look better. They look better outside the package than they do inside. He's going to waste the image stuff. It is just tragedy. Those characters won't get good toys unless someone gets the license. I'm telling you, it all depends on the figure. I'm telling you, because there are some that look real good. No, and there are some figures, I'm telling you, Kenny, I collect them. I got a bunch of his DC Marvel stuff. I mean, his DC Universe stuff. There are some I was like, what was he doing? And there's some I'll be like, wow, he did a great job. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, it is me, Uncle Nerd. I will be, you know what, I'm just going to start giving you lives on here until things get done, because I didn't want you guys to think that I just gave up on the channel. I've been busy. The renovations come through, and if you know anything about contractors, if they say they're going to do the work, let them do the work. You do not tell them like, oh, I'm going to do it. I need you to come this day. I need you to come that day. They will take your money and keep going, and you will never see that contractor again. People will be like, oh, I'll sue them. Yeah, now try to collect. I'm surprised I didn't lose signal back there. In 2026, even the 4 horsemen are pinless, and they are basically stuck in the 80s. I don't think a lot of McFarlane stuff. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There are some stuff that I'll be like, what was he doing? Or like, you know, when he decides not to give it that much detail. You know what I mean? One Spotty for a second, but too long. What? It went spot. Oh, okay. It went Spotty for a second. Okay. Yeah, because usually when I'm like streaming to like Facebook or going live on Facebook, back there, no, he needs to invest money in proper. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Now his big figures, like the Calabac, I like that one. The Swamp Thing figure came out. That one was nice. There are some things. The Solomon Grundy was nice. The Solomon Grundy was nice. Have made Badrock into a giant paperweight. Well, you know what it is? I don't know why he likes to do the staction figure stuff. He wants to put him in a permanent pose, but then try to give him joints and stuff like that. That was the reason why at one time I stopped collecting McFarlane stuff. But like, I don't know. There are some figures that he's done very good that I like within the DC, within his whole line. Because I usually collect like a Gallimaufry or like, you know, a plethora of his stuff. You know what I mean? But from what I understand, he no longer has the Mattel license. I mean, the DC license. He can do like certain ones, but I think they gave it back to Mattel. Yeah, I think they gave it back to Mattel. Yeah, they gave it back to Mattel. But the way he did that that Savage Dragon, I don't know why he made him look like that. That's not the way Savage Dragon really looks. Like, I don't, and everybody was happy about it. I wasn't happy about that at all. That, I will not get that figure, nor do I want it. It looks crazy. But I think I will be picking up the, what do you call those things? I will be picking up the Helldiver figures. I will be grabbing up the Helldiver figures. Because from what I understand, they might be a bit modular too, to where like you can switch parts between them and shit like that. Any other company condolences. He said condolences. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna start doing these lives. I'm gonna start doing them at random. Hope, you know, I can't really schedule them. I might do one tomorrow, bust open some figures for you guys. I might do them for the car. Hey, Fierce, what's going on? How are you? McFarlane toys are bad for the environment, just pumping out plastic junk. I don't think all their figures are that bad. I really don't think all of his figures are that bad. There are some figures, not my problem with him is that he's always, and I mean always doing Batman. I don't know what his thing is with Batman. I get it. He likes Batman, but like, come on. Yeah. I don't think they're all that bad. Not all of them. There are some that have done very well, and there are some I'm like, what was he thinking? His peak was in the 2000s, early 2000s, with the Viking and Samurai. Like, yes, I remember those. I remember those. They were so detailed and beautiful. Did you see the chest plate that Ramen Toys did for that He-Man that they're making? Yeah, I think the Arkham line was beautiful. Again, like Kenny, I understand like some of the figures that you got from them are garbage, but the Arkham line was beautiful, and I love the detail and articulation on it. It was good. I think that Arkham line was beautiful. Again, to me, I feel as though it's a Hasbro thing. Like they pick and choose which figures they want. They pick and choose which figures they want, you know, they want to put work into. Or maybe he has different sculptors or something like that, like Hasbro. Yeah, now that I didn't understand, but like, again, some of the figures are very good, and some of the figures I'm like, what was he thinking about? Like, or like it just seemed like it was poorly. Now, I can't say this much. His figures are durable. They're very durable. Especially his Warhammer figures. But even on his Warhammer figures, I feel they should have a bit more paint or something like that. Because it's just like he just does the cast and just throws a little bit of paint on the cast, like, you know, or the mold that it came from. Like, I do want that Knight Rider action figure with Kit and Michael Knight, but not for no 300. Like, he's great. They're crazy. Like, calm down, buddy. Calm down. I get it. I get it. And the Dukes of Hazzard, I would want that. So if they want 300 for Michael Knight, I can only imagine what they're going to want for that Dukes of Hazzard figure with the car with the General Lee. Like, I'm like, come on. It's a toy. Relax, buddy. And I get it. He knows, they know, like, the collectors are the ones that are going to buy that shit. You know what I mean? But yes, we're just going through some construction, ladies and gentlemen. We will be getting back on board soon because I'm making a new office with a more, you know, how can I say, streamlined space. You know, a more streamlined space, and, you know, just pretty much more like consolidated instead of having all that room I had before, whereas though it wasn't really effective, and sometimes the noise would bounce around due to my due to so much space in there. No, I will say the Arkham line was beautiful. Love the Arkham line. I love the line where, like, the Build-A-Figure was Calabac. They did a great job with that one. I think I might bust open some DC figures on my next stream. I'll do like a live of some DC figures. But yeah, do not give up on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. I've just been going through some renovations, and it was a little. I thought things would be finished by now, but they're not. So you're gonna be getting a lot of lives from me. You know. I'll take Super 7 over McFarlane. Actually, I'm telling you, it all depends on the figure. There are some figures that McFarlane did that I think are absolutely great. There are some figures that McFarlane did, I think they're absolutely great. Now, there are some figures that McFarlane did, I'll be like, what was he thinking? Like, it's terrible. So, you know, take the long way home. Oh shit. So I mean, it's all in the figures. Believe me, it's all in whatever he decides to do, that the figure comes out good. You know what I mean? No, it's his staff and lack of technical skill. But I mean, like, you gotta understand, remember, if it wasn't for McFarlane, we wouldn't get the articulation and detail that we get now. I mean, I'm not trying to play on the past, but I mean, he was the one that bumped up, because remember, he was the one that made Toy Biz start kicking up articulation and detail. 90s and early 2000s detail was phenomenal. They did a great job then. You're not supposed to go around that fucking bus like that, you dickhead. Yeah, I'll let him go. I'll stay polite. But yeah, thank you, all you wonderful supporters, you fans of Tough Nerd Toys. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, man. what did he say? Hold on, when I get to, he literally just takes, it disappeared. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing these lives on, like, I mean, it may be a little bit makeshift and not, you know, good as a post-production, but I'm gonna still give you guys some action figure reviews. I got tons of stuff to open up, old and new. As a matter of fact, I have an idea what I'm gonna open up next. So, you know, I might just start doing them at random, just like every day, just you know, putting out a video or two. Don't do it, nigga. Look at him just walk right in front of the shit. Light green, just, and then he stopped for a minute in the middle of the street, like the fuck. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for taking this ride with me and letting you know, don't give up on Tough Nerd Toys. I'm gonna be pushing out, because yeah, you saw it, and like, it was a green light for me. He's still just walking, like, you know what I'm saying? Then he stopped in the middle of the street. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I will be giving more updates at random. I'll just be doing lives now, you know, because I don't want the channel to go stagnant. But all my equipment, traveling, feel like saying, why not write a script yourself and just go, nice to be right by the hospital. Yeah, right? So when I clunk his ass, oh, you fucked me up, buddy. But yeah, I'm with you on it, OG. Like, he could be doing better, but not all of his stuff is garbage. Believe me when I tell you. When he wants to do good stuff, he can do good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you later. I love you guys. Take care. What the fuck is he doing?